Hello, my name is Brandon, and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. And today we're going to be traveling all the way back to 1991 to listen to Since I Lost You by Genesis. This is the second to the last song from We Can't Dance, their 14th studio album. The song was written by Phil for his friend Eric Clapton on the loss of his young son. Some of the lines were from a real-life conversation Collins had with Clapton. I'm sure this is going to be quite the emotional song. Anyway, if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button as well as the notification bell to join the Retro Reactions community where it's all amazing music all the time. Here we go.
It seems in a moment your whole world can shadow like morning dreams. They just disappear like dust in your hand falling to the floor. Oh, how can life ever be the same? 'Cause my heart is broken in pieces. Yes, my heart is broken in pieces since you've been gone. It's all too easy to take so much for granted. Oh, but it's so hard to find the words to say. Like a castle in the sand, the water takes away. But how can life ever be the same? 'Cause my heart is broken in pieces. Yes, my heart is broken in pieces since I've lost you. Oh, now you'll never see. Oh, you'll never know all the things I planned for you, things for you and me. Oh. Held your hand so tightly that I couldn't let it go. Now how can life ever be the same? 'Cause my heart is broken in pieces. Yes, my heart is broken in pieces since I've lost you. My heart is broken in pieces. Oh, my heart is broken in pieces since you've been gone. My heart broken in pieces. My heart is broken in pieces since you've been gone.
Wow. Very, very simple for Genesis. Not used to that. But clearly it was intentional. We'll talk more about that, but wow, this one really flew by. I know it's only 4 minutes or so, but just felt like a minute. Wow. It's kind of nice that they put these two together as a solemn end to the album, the last two songs. Apparently, I read that this one and Fading Lights are kind of tied together thematically about loss, change, maybe endings. Obviously, it's the end of Phil in this band, so makes sense. And again, can't wait to hear that final epic track to see how they work together, how they're tied together. Definitely a perfect, appropriate pace to this one. It almost felt like a funeral march, dun, 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 dun. Just very evocative as far as the feelings. Very somber, very solemn as expected, appropriate once again, but very, very simple in my opinion. That's very striking for Genesis. Normally we get, at least a significant amount of bells and whistles or a huge amount of bells and whistles in their amazing songs. But this one, I really think the focus was meant to be on the lyrics and the message of the song. This song is meant to stand apart from the rest on the album, I think, and that's why they made it so simple. This is another song that kind of felt like a musical prayer. That's happened a few times on the channel. And again, very appropriate due to the subject matter and the fact that it's, real life we're talking about here. And the fact that Phil knew this person, knew the tragedy, and it was near and dear to his heart, I'm sure. Therefore, Phil is so expressive, as often in the vocal delivery, but so appropriate here. He always has a lot of passion in his delivery, tailored to the song, of course. But here it's just something extra because, again, it's so close to home for him. Someone he actually knew well, someone he was friends with, and it really shows. Much heartache in his delivery as expected. Mike's electric guitar solo, very expressive, and again, the perfect length. It was pretty short, a bit understated, but I think it was all intentional. It all somehow worked for the song. I also really enjoyed the strong backing vocal melodies. Actually, it was one of the best parts of the song for me. So fitting, so striking. And then a simple fade out to end the song. It's the end of the prayer, the end of the love letter to Eric. All right, let's talk about the lyrics. This is a poignant song about the loss of a loved one and the profound effects it can have on those who loved the most. Life can be taken away in an instant, and our futures can never be fully known. A reminder to live and love at 100% every day. Definitely a simple, beautiful, and important Genesis song. For some reason, though, I just didn't connect with it as much as usual. Of course, I connected with them, like always, but not as much as usual, both musically and emotionally. So I'm going to give the music 3 golden records, a B score for Since I Lost You by Genesis, 1991. But of course, the lyrics, you can't even put a rating on that because of what it's about. Just so special, so important, like I said. So thank you as always, Phil Collins, Tony Banks, and Mike Rutherford, always giving us something special, whether it's our favorite or not. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below if you wish to chat about the song. I would love to know what you think about it. So you take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to let peace, calm, and light into your day and night. And I'll see you next time in the past.